For the last 4 hours of my waking life, I've been thinking deeper than I ever have before. I've been exploring realms in my mind that were unthought of, unfathomable prior. And I want to share a few with you. Today I want to share with you one main idea. The title might have given it away. I don't know what I will call this video yet, but I certainly know the concept of it. So let me tell you a story. This year has been the shittest year of my life. It's been the most difficult. It's been the longest year of my life. Even though time's gone quicker, it's still been long and horrible, and it's just dragged on like a never-ending nightmare. I've had the most injuries I've ever had in my life. I've never had injuries before until this year, the year of 2024, where it's prohibited me from playing football how I want to. It's prohibited me from lifting at the gym how I'd like to, with weights and exercises. I've had to change everything. I only got to box for 6 months. I only got to box for 6 months this year before the boxing gym got cancelled. That place was my second home. I loved that place so much. And I was genuinely extremely upset when I heard it was shutting down. Like you couldn't even fathom how close I was to fucking crying. I loved that place so much, man. I still miss it to this day. It was such a good gym. It was the perfect gym. It was quiet and it was a just perfect place for myself. The only thing that hasn't happened so far is I haven't lost any family members. The rest of it's been negative. But at the same time, this entire year, though it's been difficult, and though I've spent the most money I've ever spent and got basically zero ROI, it's been the best year of my life also. This year I've played at the highest level of football I've ever played at. I've played in, continental competitions. I've played in European Cups. We've played all across the globe. We've won all across the globe. Liar. We've played loads of teams in the continent. We played against Dutch teams, French teams, Belgian teams, Swedish teams. We got third place. Didn't lose again. Our football club. We didn't win the cup. They nearly won the cup. They won the league. Did the best football we've ever done. This year also, I've studied boxing for 6 months. Think about that. That's the most I've ever done boxing in my entire life. The other years, I'd done 0 months of boxing. This year, I've done 6. Also, though it's been difficult, these last couple of months have been fantastic. I've had more freedom of time. I've been able to learn the skills of content creation, copywriting, even though I didn't utilise them to the greatest capabilities until recent times. I've been able to learn all of this stuff, and even in a social standpoint, I haven't been hanging out with dickheads, because school for England, like GCSEs, they stop in June, which means I had a longer summer. I stay away from the vaping fannies. I hated them. I could stay away from these weed-smoking fiends and these disgusting people, degenerates, that just brain rot and literally fill our own brains. The people who you think like, you don't like this brain rot TikTok era, you don't even have TikTok. They still fill your minds with brain rot. Just being around them does. And I've had this freedom over the summer to be able to push them away and stay away from them. I've made more connections than ever before. I've become more confident than ever before, more competent than ever before. I've become bigger, I've become stronger, I've become quicker, I've become better. Even better at football, a little bit. Even though I could hardly play it, because like I said, injury. Right, like Ousmane Dembele. When I'm on the pitch, it's fantastic now. So my philosophy, after a little while into the video, is only for you gentlemen who I actually care about. The people of you who don't have fucking fried egg dopamine heads. People of you who can think clearly and actually focus for a little while. The philosophy is, it's been the best year of my life, but it's also been the worst year of my life. Like the yin yang. I think each and every single year you live will have a balance. That's why I said yin yang. You'll have this white section, you'll have this black section. The black section can represent all the good, if you want it to. The white section can represent all the bad. And to have all of these good periods, to have the best year of my life, I also had to have the worst year of my life. Do you understand? I had to see through the negative to see the positive. Or if you think the other way around, you have to see through the positive and understand the negative. For you to have your best year of your life, you're also going to have the worst year of your life. And if you don't have a lot of bad in one year, then a lot more is going to come out in another year. And this year you're going to have is going to be full stop the worst year of your life. You're going to change a lot. You're going to see a lot. You're going to grow a lot. each and every single year. And if each and every single year isn't the best year of your life, then ladies and gentlemen, I think you're doing something wrong. If each and every single year, like I have, you decide, if I was to die, I'd come back at my age right now. If I was to die when I was 8, I would have come back as an 8-year-old. If I was to come back from death and I died at 13, I'd come back as a 13-year-old. If I'm to die and come back from death at 18, I'll come back at 18. If you know what I mean. I've always thought that, because each year that passes has been my favourite year of my life. Even though worse and worse things have happened, right, worse and worse and worse things have happened, also more and more and more good things have happened. I've learned more, I've become more competent, I've got better connections than ever before. I know more people than ever before. I can speak better than ever before. I'm more confident. The list could go on. The list of positive and negatives will grow each and every single year you live. Maybe when you're 1 year old, the negative is you learn to speak, but you can't fucking speak. You still go, nah, 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 because you're 1 year old. Although, maybe the negative when you're 4 is your school forces you to take a jab or something. I don't know. This is just something I wanted to share with you today. A slightly shorter video, a slightly quicker video. But that's because it's more important. This is the most important video I've ever made. And the only reason this happened is because this year has been so fucking brilliant for me that my mind has exceeded the sentient mind. My mind has exceeded yours. My mind has grown above a level randomly all of a sudden. And I'm thinking of this great idea, this great idea, this great idea. They can't stop coming. And also I've become better at speaking. Even just a slight little bit. I don't like to make these cuts, but in times where I have to cough a lot, it's the main reasons I make the cuts. Otherwise I'd just rather keep it in. Because I want to be more authentic with you lot, ladies and gentlemen. With you true fellow fans who actually want to go on the same path that I did. You actually want to climb this ladder that's actually leading up the mountain rather than a ladder that's just going on the fucking slide. You don't want to go on self-improvement for a month and then just take the slide down because it's going to be really, really fun. Until you're at the bottom again. You want to take the ladder all the way up to the top. And you want to build a house at the top. Think about it like Minecraft if you really want to. You're going to climb that mountain, it's going to be fucking difficult. If you go down again, climb the mountain again, you'll know roughly more the route. And maybe after 100 times you decide to make a staircase. And now you can just walk up the mountain easily. If you really want to think about it like that. I'm recording this on a Friday for you, ladies and gentlemen. But don't take away this a Sunday video. I hope this finds you. And I hope you can take something from this video. For those of you who might be interested a little bit, I've released a community for us, our private community, our allegiance, which will show who our real fans are in this weird community of YouTube. Where people can come in and watch for 5 seconds. People can also come in and watch for 3.5 minutes. If you've watched to this point and you actually care about self-improvement, you actually care and you might think this will help you, I advise to join our allegiance. There's the Discord link in our description. And if you want to privately message me, Instagram, obviously. All of it's in the description, brother. And I won't keep you waiting for any longer today. I hope you have learned that for you to have the best year of your life, you're going to have the worst year of your life also. And we'll see you tomorrow.